In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a cloud server on DigitalOcean. By the end, you'll have a brand new droplet, DigitalOcean's term for a virtual machine, ready to host your app, website, or development environment. Start by heading to the DigitalOcean website and opening your dashboard. From here, look for projects in the main navigation. Projects are how you organize resources like droplets, databases, and storage under a single umbrella, which makes it easier to manage billing, access, and tags. If you don't already have a suitable project, create a new one now. Give it a clear descriptive name and a short purpose description so you'll instantly recognize it later. Keeping projects well labeled saves time as you scale. Inside your chosen project, go to the Resources tab. This is your command center for everything you spin up in this project. Now click Create Droplet. That opens the configuration flow where we'll make a few key decisions. First, choose a region. The region is the geographic location of your server. Pick the one closest to your users or your own location to minimize latency and improve performance. If your audience is global, consider where the majority of traffic will come from. After selecting a region, you may see multiple data center options within that region. These are availability zones. Selecting any of them is fine. If you plan to distribute workloads for higher availability, keep track of which zone you choose so you can balance resources later. Next, choose an image, which is the operating system or pre-built software stack your server will run. A common choice is a stable Linux distribution like Ubuntu LTS, which is reliable and well documented. If you want a server that's pre-configured for a specific purpose, like a LEMP stack, Docker, or a managed control panel, DigitalOcean's marketplace images can jumpstart your setup. Select the image that matches your needs today, but remember you can always rebuild from snapshots later if your requirements change. Now pick the size. This determines your CPU, memory, and base SSD storage. For smaller web apps, staging environments, or lightweight APIs, a modest plan is often enough. For databases, memory-intensive apps, or sustained high traffic, choose a larger plan to avoid bottlenecks. It's usually safer to start slightly above your minimum needs to leave headroom, and you can resize certain droplet types in the future. You'll also see CPU options. Standard plans are cost-effective for general workloads. If your application needs consistent, high performance, or handles heavy compute tasks, a performance-optimized option is a good investment. You may also see choices between processor types. Pick the one recommended by DigitalOcean for balanced performance, unless your workload benefits from a specific architecture. If you expect to store lots of files or want to separate data from the root disk, add additional storage using block volumes. This keeps your data independent of the droplet's lifecycle and makes scaling storage straightforward. It's also helpful for backups and migrations. Speaking of backups, enable automatic backups if uptime and recoverability matter to you. Backups add a small percentage to your monthly cost and run weekly, giving you a convenient restore point. For ad hoc or pre-deployment safety, you can use snapshots as well, but backups provide reliable routine protection. Choose your authentication method. SSH keys are the recommended, secure choice. Add an existing public key or create a new one and add it here so you can connect without typing a password. If you opt for a password, make it long and unique and store it securely. Either way, ensure you have your credentials handy before you proceed. Finalize the details. Set a host name that clearly identifies the server's role, like Web01 or API staging, and add tags to organize by environment or team. Confirm the project, select a VPC network if you're using private networking, and enable monitoring if you want metrics and alerts. Review everything carefully to avoid surprises on cost or configuration. When you're ready, click Create Droplet. Provisioning usually takes under a minute. Once it's active, you'll see a public IP address. You can connect using SSH with your chosen method and begin configuring your software, deploying code, or pointing your domain. And that's it. You've created a cloud server on DigitalOcean ready to power your next project.